All right guys, so I'm gonna do another conceptual video, this time talking about the 4 main components of passing a guard. I'm gonna first go through the 4 main components, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about practical application of these ideas. It's kind of the reverse of playing guard. The 4 things that must occur for me to pass the guard. Number 1 is distance, right? I have to get chest to chest to finish the pass. So no matter where I'm at, if I'm 2 or 3 feet away from him, I'm not gonna pass the guard. So you can go around on the outside sometimes, but anytime I back up, that is distance that I will then have to cover in the future, right? So to pass, I will always have to get above the guy. So number 1 is distance. Number 2 is alignment, right? I have to get around the legs. I can get really close, but if I'm in between the legs, that doesn't do anything, right? So I have to get around the alignment of the legs. I have to get out of the way of the legs. Number 3 is elbow-knee space. If I clear the legs, I have distance, I'm over top of him, but he still has the elbow and knee connected. Now I still have a big fight because he can push me off with the knee and start finding a way to get back out away from me. That's the 3rd component. The 4th component is his shoulder blades need to be pinned on the mat. Even if I'm around his guard and I'm all the way in here over top, if he gets on his side and I'm laying here like this, he actually still has quite a bit of fight in him. Here he could push me and turn in, and maybe I come into like a front headlock, or he tries to single leg. If he turns away, of course it's still bad for him because I can take his back, but I actually don't get the pass, right? So for a pass to exist, I need to get his shoulder blades to the mat. I need to get my chest to chest to pin him. I have to be over top. Elbow knee space needs to be disconnected, and the alignment. Now, these are broad principles, but they're important to understand because they will define the style of attack that we do on our opponent. There's different ways to threaten the guard. So for example, attacking distance, I'm just gonna give a few specific examples of how to attack. So attacking distance would look something like, say the guy's got his guard up, his legs are here a little bit open, right? I could step in the center and start splitting the legs, and now I'm right over top. So I haven't attacked the alignment, I haven't attacked the elbow knee space, I'm attacking the distance, right? So I get right over top here, and now as I'm splitting the legs, this is a very hard position to get out of. This is often used in competition, passing De La Riva guard. So from here, maybe he's holding my ankle, playing De La Riva. Often people will try to break your grip on the sleeve like this, and you can create these threats to drop here. This is also how a knee cut pass works sometimes, right? So if I'm here like this, and I get inside and I frame the thigh out, I split the legs and I go straight over top and go directly to a chest over chest finish. This is attacking the distance first. Another way to attack is attacking the elbow-knee connection first. Yeah, what this will look like is if I'm out here and my opponent extends his leg a little too much and I can pin it to the floor, it's very difficult to get back. Now I've already attacked the elbow-knee alignment, and he no longer has this leg as a tool to keep space, right? So if we're here like this and I pin this to the floor, it's much easier for me to now come in and start threatening the guard. So that's attacking the elbow-knee space as your first method of attack. So the 3rd method of attacking is attacking the alignment. So what that looks like, and you'll often see people like Cade Rotolo do this, is if he's here and I can move around enough that I start to get towards this angle, now his legs are a bit out of play, and it's easy to start attacking from here. His legs are out of play. I can start driving these towards the floor, and this pins his hip, and now I'm progressing to the chest over chest. So of course, all 4 of these things are always going to be in play, but which one you attack first will change how the pass ends up looking. And so the 4th one is attacking the shoulder blade pinning, right? Some people, when they play their guard, they're already dead center, so they self-solve this for you. But some people play on a side tilt a lot. I've talked about this a lot on the channel before, so their shoulder's already up. And the difficulty here is even if I clear the legs and I come in, I still have all of this fight because he's on his side, right? So when you're dealing with someone on a side tilt, in this case, I'm attacking the shoulder blades flattening. So I might come in on the ribs and try to actually walk to the center first. Once I center him up, there's different ways to do it. I could grab the pants and jam his knees up, and this puts him on his shoulders, right? From here, I can try to spin and do Toreandos. If I get here, I could start turning this into stack passes. In general, when I flatten him, all the other things start to open. I could pin this to the floor, go here, jump pass, and start building here. Here, if he turns away, I could take the back. If he comes back in, I get the shoulder flat and start finishing the pass. All right, guys, I hope you like this format of video. I think techniques and mat narrations are really good as well, but sometimes just these broad conceptual videos can be so helpful in changing how you fundamentally see all the techniques that you're doing in your game. So if you like this format of video, be sure to comment and let me know if you want to see more. Thanks a lot.